Welcome back. We have 5 minutes to the opening bell. What's going to happen right now is this. I'm going to share with you my screen. I want to get out of a trade of a Microsoft position. I bought into an option. So let me show you right now. This is the exact steps that I'm going to do. So I bought at a premium of $6. All right. Now, at this moment, as of yesterday's closing bell, the premium is closed at 7.39, right? So I'm going to put down here closed. That means the market was trading at $7 and $7.39, all right? So what will happen right now is something that is unique on Interactive Broker. It is telling me that I can achieve a realized profit of 33%. So what must I do the moment I know about this information? I take out my calculator. 6 multiplied by 1.33. And my answer is 7.98. Means I must attempt to sell at $8. So I'm going to type over here to sell at $8, right? To sell at $8. All right. The options market will only go live during the live trading hours, 9:30 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, you cannot trade options before the bell or trade options after the bell. You can only do that for stocks. But options is very strict, all right? So as a result, I very quickly take out my IB app and tap on the open position. So I go to portfolio. I can see Microsoft in my portfolio. Right now, start to move up to 34% already. And I select close position. What I showed you just now, I select close position. And right now, I'm going to close it at $8 because this is what IB is telling me. And I submit the order, right? So now we are all waiting for the opening bell at 9:30. And I'm not too sure what is the real price I'll get transacted, but I just placed the order right now. IB is showing me 36% realized profit. I must quickly go back, take 6 multiplied by 1.36. I must sell at 8.2 already, 8.16. So I go back, modify my order. Modify my order to 8.15, 8.15. Now I can change it to 8.15. And you can see over here that the price is moving. Let me show you the 1 minute interval. Boom. Right? This is the 1 minute interval. And right over here, you can see this part here, the price start to move up, right? So that's why IB is telling me I could have achieved a realized profit of 35%, all right? I do not know yet. I'm counting down exactly 1 minute to the bell. And at the same time, I need to monitor a few things. I need to monitor this old lady right here, not very popular these days.
Is if you're in a big bank.
All right, they are questioning Janet Yellen, Treasury Secretary, and then we come back to here. So I'm monitoring a few things. I'm monitoring the time. Now exactly count down 1 minute. And I must be very fast because for options, you must get out in the first minute. Because once you miss the first minute, you cannot get a nice premium already, all right? So I'm ready to modify. I know my cost price is $6. Anything I sell above $6 is a pure profit for me, all right? So now I'm just waiting and just put on the music again.
It is one of the key questions. It's not the only question, by the way. There's also, increased
Okay, we are 30 seconds from the opening bell.
Assets and liabilities,
on the asset side, remember, deposits are liabilities for the bank. The assets are the loans that they make.
30 seconds.
They buy in part with money that's come in.
30 seconds. And I'm monitoring the candle.
Talk this week about commercial real estate.
It's still moving up.
Be carving a gaping hole on some of these banks.
5 seconds, counting down.
Issue that's absolutely out there, and it's got to.
Ding, 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 ding.
You think that on the asset side, we kind of know what the paper losses are in aggregate. You kind of know what would have to happen if they realize.
Okay, my options not filled yet.
Right? It's the price of treasury.
It's moving like crazy.
I think if there's one little company.
I want to modify it to $8. Very quickly, I go back and modify.
We're just finding To what degree, and whether the deposit rates
$8. Nope, it didn't get filled yet, so I have to wait.
Headquarters here at the
Still didn't get filled yet. Hold on a minute.
Nova for NASDAQ is YS Biopharma.
$8, still not done yet.
Via SPAC. All right, still happens sometimes.
Okay, I'm gonna change to
I feel
7.6.
like we've been talking, and if you would have listened to the first
7.6
half
right
hour of
now.
the show, you might not realize that
7.6.
the Nasdaq is up
Fill it up.
5% this week, and the Nasdaq 100 is up 6%. And by the way, the S&P
I think I'm
500
filled.
is up 2.5%.
I'm filled. Let me hold on. You feel when the IB freeze your screen and all becomes gray, right? So I think I'm filled already. Am I filled? Microsoft. Yep, I'm filled. So let me show you what I've done right now. I made about $1,590. Can you make some noise, make some clapping or whatever? Oh! Okay, so what I do, once I fill, I'm going to post it out in the tweet and you can see instantly, all right? So here we go. Go to your Twitter right now. And all this is moving very, very fast on. You can see how we do it. So spiking, dollar symbol, MSFT, profit is how much? Let me see, $1,590. So $1,590 in 1 month on trade through the night. Trade through the night. All right, let me fire away. Where's my big rocket? Rocket arrows. All right. Let me send it up. Boom. Okay, let's look at our Twitter at this moment. And we go right over here. So where's my tweet? Here we go. All right, so this is the trade. So this was what I was articulating to you just now. Look at the timing. We did it within the first minute, all right, first minute. If you want to get out, you typically get out in the first minute. And my cost price was $6. So let me calculate my profit. $1.60 divided by 6. I made 26.6%. All right, so 26.6%. Oh, I can't edit. Okay, so this is a 26.6% in 1 month. All right, so I just put it out right there. Boom. So not too bad. And this is all because of what? Insider trading. Like I shown you the Microsoft just now, and the data we look at, we go into trade on the first day when the data is released, and then we go through this entire journey right here, right? What is the journey we went through right over here? Boom. Oops, what happened? Hang on a minute. Why it hang? Okay, now Yahoo is hanging. Yep, not too sure. Okay, wait. Let me do another way. We go to here. No, we go to here. Microsoft MSFT. Sometimes the browser is too heavy already. Let me just open up again. Okay. So MSFT. And then after I sell, it goes even higher. All right, so this is the candle that you see right here. It starts to move. But I think I'm happy with my price already. So what I want to seek to do is always to get out like between 5 to 100% profit return. Are you all with me? So if you are saying why you never get out at 30%, why not 35%, 42%, those becomes very marginal already. You all get it or not? Right? The moment you can get this kind of result in less than 1 month, it's damn amazing. You've beaten all the banks in the world. So that should be the mindset, all right? So I set off this stage to kind of calibrate all of you to think correctly. Insider trading is because there's net positive purchase. And right now I should go on to the part 2 of our program. Here we go. Please go with me to Daily Bread. All right? And I'm going to teach you about 2 more. First is resurrection. I'm going to click on resurrection right up there. And by the way, after I tweeted out, right, so can you all please go and acknowledge the tweet? That means you know about this. And let me just bookmark it first. So the tweet is found right here. You already know how to get there already? Okay. Good. And let me come back. Resurrection. So on your software, you should be looking at this right now together with me on the resurrection, right? Now, by default, you can see down here it's not showing the net positive purchase. You have to do one more step, all right? So I'm going to click on all filters to show you if you want to play pharmaceutical stocks, there's a few ways to play it. You can play phase 3, PDUFA. PDUFA is the stage right after it got approved, they can start selling the drug the very next day, right? Or you can look at net positive purchase. Usually I just look at net positive purchase and I click on this part here. Ding. And let it load. And straight away you see what? 5 billion. Now if you want a detailed explanation on resurrection, you simply click on the YouTube video link right up here. Please make sure you know where you're looking at. Please give me a thumbs up if you found it. Yes? All right, there's a detailed explanation on that. But we're going to trade for tonight. So number 1, 5 billion AbbVie. Number 2, Gillette, 2 billion. And number 3, Eli Lilly, 1.4 billion, right? Next one, number 4, Johnson & Johnson, 1.1 billion. And we can look at this 4. But I want to use this opportunity to show you another approach. Now, yesterday we gone through the very detailed approach whereby we started off with a Corona beer, right? Remember, we started off with Corona beer, and that's the Constellation brand. Hold on a minute. Okay, so yesterday we started off with, hold on a second, let me open up. We started off with Constellation brands, then we move on to Micron, and then we'll move on to the cockroach company Rentokil, and ended off with ABCM, right? Yesterday's demonstration is a very detailed approach demonstration. Tonight, I'm going to show you another approach by using resurrection to teach you. So this is resurrection data, and we always look at for the top 4. That means we look for any net purchase above 1 billion, right? Starting point. So we got AbbVie, Gillette, Eli Lilly, and the last one is Johnson & Johnson, all right? So what I want to look out for is among the lead investors, who's putting out real big money, all right? So straight off here, you see this part and this part. We start to do the elimination process, all right? The third investor, 700 million. The third one, 300 million. So obviously this is weaker, and by the look of the difference is about 2.5 times, right? So straight away, I say I only want to play one stock for tonight. I cross this out. Then I continue to use AbbVie as the benchmark. You can see AbbVie, the second lead investor, 800 million. For Eli Lilly, 600 million. The third investor, Morgan Stanley, 700 million. Norges Bank, 400 million. Straight away, dang, I cross this out. Very fast. I let the lead investors take the lead. And the last guy, 776, right over here. I go back here, 987. So 776 all lose to my guy here. AbbVie is the strongest of them all if I just use this shorter method approach. How many of you understand what I'm talking about? Wave your hands. All right? So it depends on how you want to manipulate. Now for resurrection, you can also look for a particular health issue that you're interested in. Like for example, my favorite uncle, he passed away because of lymphoma cancer, and that got me to research everything about lymphoma cancer. The cancer have a limb, and I was, in his final dying days, I was feeding him with oxygenated water just to relieve the pain, and finally, boom, he goes to heaven. Then I got very interested about drugs for cancer. Now, you can also approach it that way. Look for, maybe you're interested in leukemia, in kidney issues, in cancer, anything that you're interested in. You can also pursue that path. But typically for me, I use the same approach. I look for the drug driven by money, and I'm going to analyze AbbVie right now. Here we go. Right? So AbbVie loaded up already. Step 1. 5 billion net purchase. Options negative 100 million. So this is clear cut, very, very strong. I go to step 2. Now you can also see right up here, we display 3 dates, right? Those are the catalyst dates. Resurrection, 19 March coming up, there's one drug that will be approved on 19 March. And then triangulation, 27 April, Daily Bread, 27 April, right? So we show you all the important catalyst dates. Now, at step 2, $9.5 billion entered into the stock. 1,351 money managers believe in the stock, they went in to buy it, all right? So these are all the important signals that I've been talking to you guys about it. And that's why it is important for you to recognize, all right? Then I come down right here, we do the detailed analysis. All right, mostly kind of average until I found this guy, 400% and 134%. Wow, that's big. Nobody increased the bet this way unless they know something really, really big about to happen, right? So I'm going to demonstrate to you, go to this pension fund and see how they traded on AbbVie. Click on it, dong. And you can see they have been trading on this stock since 2015, right? Now you look under total shares owned. They started off with 2.9 million shares, averagely about 3 million shares, 3 million, and then dropped to 1 million, 2 million. And the last time round before they ramp up, they were trading about less than 500,000 shares. You can see, right? 400,000, 300,000, 200,000, 350, 300,000, 371. And suddenly, boom, 2.4 million. That's what you want to see. Right? We need lead investors who are willing to double down. That means they know something already. These are the clues. All right, so I come back here and I say, okay, we got a 400% guy down there, and any other big one. We got one guy like 11,000%, crazy one. We got another 400% right here, right? But all in, this is like very, very strong bet because why? They got the 3 superheroes, State Street, Vanguard, BlackRock, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, right? Vanguard is all in. Any sovereign wealth funds, we got a pension funds in, right? And then we go down, sovereign wealth fund, Norges Bank is in. State Street is in. Retirement fund, California public employees is also in. So at this stage, I feel very comfortable. I go to click top 100. Boom. Top 100, here we go. Slight deviation, negative 200 million is okay. And I want to see who is selling off. Any familiar names? Nope. All this is okay. Basically, they are not so interested in this coming. You see, the net is so small previously. Go to shareholders right now. Wow. You rarely see this all green. Ding, 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 all green. Very rare. All right. It means all the top 10 shareholders decided to buy more shares. All right. This is a very, very rare sign. I go down some more. Oops. Okay, there's 2 red down here. And then the bottom one, they have a little bit of sell, but there's more green than red. Okay? So far, so good. We got the pension funds, retirement funds all in already. Now we go to step 3. We need to understand what is the problem that they are solving, the drug, right? Here we go. So they solved the problem of constipation. Now, confirm all of you need this medication because you constipate in the market. All right. And then we even tell you when you get approved, June 2023, 89 days later. And they have followed by another catalyst date, PDUFA date of June 14. So this guy this year definitely have to move up one, all right? Because quite clear this constipation drug will get approved, called Linzess. Oh, what a funny name, Linzess. Now the second one is the one I'm very interested in, lymphoma cancer. Can you see right here, B-cell lymphoma? All right, PDUFA date, also this year, May, 21st of May 2023. This is June 2023. We got 2 catalysts. And then the earnings, we got kind of 2 days, just trying to make sure we got the correct date. Sometimes they change the dates, right? So we just double careful. We just put down the 2 dates first. So we got 3 things to look out for. We got earnings, we got constipation, we got lymphoma. All right? So every stock that got more catalysts, your chances of spiking up is higher. Please confirm with your hands. Yes? You start to think this way. You always think, what's the catalyst? What will push the guy up? You cannot be studying a stock just because you look at the financial. It doesn't make sense one. You must have a catalyst. That's why technology companies is always announcing new customers. Like ChatGPT just announced they have a pivot inside Microsoft. Right? Always got new things. NVIDIA introduced a new chip, H100, Hopper chip, and all that. All right. So now we're going to scroll down. Okay, selling by insiders, very common. Wow, this one is damn big. $2.5 billion. Average price 144. If you follow this guy, you're up already. Today is 155. All right. Quite a number of insiders are selling the stock, maybe taking profits or whatever. And down here, these are the insiders that are buying the stock. HR officer, 11 million. Wow, damn rich man, the HR officer, 11 million. Right? And then EVP operation, 11 million. Chairman, vice chairman, 16 million. R&D, 9.4 million. And chairman of the board, CEO, $38 million. Very strong. And their average price, 149. Today, 155, not that far away. So it's still very safe, all right? So we got a protection of the catalyst. We got a protection of the insiders who are buying like crazy right here. Look at this. They are all buying, right? Very good. BlackRock bought 1.6 billion. Very good. Yep. And if you commit more time, you read up the news, you can click on the news and see which one is interested, that you're interested to read up more, all that, all right? So typically you spend more time, you find out more things. Go to step 4 right now. Here we go. green, 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 green. Every quarter is net positive purchase. Damn it, this is damn good. So do you realize that this is a stock that doesn't get hampered by the pandemic? Because you see, starting from 2016, the guy has been going up. And now here sideways, now here waiting for a breakthrough, right? So if I were to box it up, this is the range of the last 4 quarters, 1 year, right? And if I take the middle of the height of this box, it's about 150. We are around there. We are trading at 155. So I feel very safe about this. The worst case scenario, it dropped to 140 or 130, I'm fine. But because we got a catalyst of the lymphoma and the constipation, and maybe they got some other things in the pipeline, all right? So I feel very confident about it. And then I go open up the charts right now. Where's my charts? Wait. My charts disappear. Okay, ABBV, here we go. All right? And when I look at a chart like this, what exactly I'm looking out for? All right? I'm looking out for where's the previous high point? 170. Today trading at 155, you still have sufficient room to enter into the red box. Okay? But for this 2 days class, we only teach you to buy the stocks because options is much more complex. You need to spend more time. And typically for options, we'll do it during the cozy live trading, okay? So everybody, right now we look at this open eyes and I feel comfortable about it. I'll take out my IB app already. I don't waste time. So go and click on trade, followed by code ABBV. I'm going to buy the stock. Today is trading at 155. And I don't want to chase the price. Just remember, don't chase the price, right? Now, once you enter the part where you see the red and blue button at the bottom, at the top you'll see these things. Please watch. At the top you'll see 155.20 versus 155.27. Right? How many of you saw this on your IB app at the top? Wave your hands. Wow, no one. Who can see this bid and ask price at the top of your IB app? 155.20, 155.27. Wave your hands. All right, now we got more people waving hands. Now, typically when we buy, we always look opposite. We always buy the lower price, right? So I will target to buy at a lower price, but I will bargain even further. I will not place an order to buy 155.20. What is the real price I want to buy? I zoom in and I see with an open eye. So I'm looking at this zone right now. Okay? The higher part of the box is 155, which represents the candles around here. And then the lower part of the box is 145. 145, which represents the cluster of candles right here. That's how I draw my red box. So please confirm you understand my red box by waving your hands. Yes? All right? Now after you draw the red box, you take the median range, the height, slice it by half. That's the price I'll place, 150. I am not in a hurry to get it filled. I like to bargain. If I get it, I get it. If I don't get it, I don't get it. My mindset is like that one. I don't chase the price, right? Because I always want to make sure I get the fair price. And this 150 is exactly what we done over here. What did we do here? We take the last 4 quarters, starting from the bottom of the 4 boxes, and go to the top of the 4 boxes. That is a red box. And if I just, using visual inspection, the red box, I draw a line across, it is also 150. Can you see what I'm doing right now? The red boxes are very, very friendly. This is the best indicator on planet Earth, because you see real money on top of the chart. All right? So you know 150 is your best price, and stick to that. So right now I'm going to place my order, click on buy. 150, good until cancelled. I'll buy about 100 shares that will cost me $15,000. All check good, slide to submit to buy, done. I'm in, means my order is alive, and I don't need to look at it already. I just let it run. So game number 5, oops. Hang on a second. Wait a minute, what's going on? Okay, game number 5, A, B, B, V, 150. Okay, I'm done for this. So I'm going to open up the floor for questions. This is another approach to look at analyzing it. And if you have any question, please let me know. Any questions on ABBV? Tweet. And here we go. Please post your questions.
I know the way that you think about me, but I don't want to know the truth. I hear the things that they say about me, but I don't want to know the truth. Don't you ever want to run away? Don't you ever want to walk away? Don't you ever want to leave this place? 'Cause I need you when the day's gone. And I would change for you. I would break these walls too. And I would change just for you. And I would change for you. And I would break these walls too. I would change just for you. I can't get you out of my mind.
Wow, strange, huh? You all got no questions one, you know. Either you all master the art already or you're still typing your question. Now, it's very important. Whatever you all don't understand, try to ask me right now, right? Because it's easier for me to answer on the spot than if you write to my angels, they cannot answer your questions. Anything regarding trading, they are instructed, they cannot answer your questions, right? So please, if you have questions, please ask me right now. Let me just refresh. Okay, I think it's coming in ready from Akbar. Can I please get a short explanation on choices in the time in force? Yes. So time in force, there are 3 choices. All right, you all click on any one of them. Let me just click on it just to make sure I get you the correct one. Click on buy. Time in force. All right. So you will see on your IB, they will tell you either you have day, hold on, or good till cancel, or at the opening. All right? You have 3 choices. Now, for us, when we play Daily Bread, because we only want to get in tonight and tomorrow they announce earnings, we will use day order. That means to say, if I enter right now, by the closing bell, if it doesn't get filled, IB will cancel the order automatically because they know the order is only valid for the day. But because right now, for AbbVie, I'm betting on the constipation, I'm betting on the lymphoma cancer, I'm betting on the earnings, I got so many things to look forward to, I will place good until cancelled. And why am I confident about my good until cancelled? Because I bargained them hard already. I found the precise, comfortable price point, 150. And my attitude to the market is take it or leave it. You want my business, you sell to me at 150. You don't want, you get lost. So you must have this attitude. Don't go and chase the price. And sometimes, you know, the way I trade is also like, I ask God, I say, God, if you want me to trade on this guy, then you fill it at my price. If not, carry on. You leave it to destiny or leave it to prayer. Up to you how do you want to handle it. Okay, so that's my attitude. Now, I never ever use opening price. Very risky. Don't do that. So you should always be in control when you want to get in, want to get out, when you want to cancel order. So that's my habit. Okay, so that answers above question. I do understand the confidence of spiking to support our trade to profit is significant, yet what's your risk management? Ensure we don't incur huge losses due to external factors no one able. So this one we already talked about it. I don't know which part you miss out. Rishalin. What is our risk approach? Maybe you need to see in writing, right? Because number one, risk management. Let's talk about risk management. If you still can't see it right now, I don't know how to help you, Ray. Number one, what is the number one risk management we have taken on? I tell you what, let's make this a Twitter question. All right? Let me send out a new tweet. Risk management. Please tell me, please share, how many lines of defense do we have? So I tend to think of it like fighting a military warfare, you know, like you have different defense lines. We have Navy, Air Force, and infantry, air, land, and sea. I want you to think in your own words. How many lines of defense do we have before we enter the trade? So you guys tell me, instead of keep outsourcing your thinking to me and ask me, and I don't understand what you really do not understand. So you have 1 minute. Okay, you don't just tell me 1 line, 2 line, 3 lines of defense. You have to describe to me. The line of defense is what? What is our line of defense? You describe in words. Don't tell me 1, 2, 3, 4, all that. I don't want to hear that. I want you to know exactly what is our line of defense.
Look, there's a bruise right here. One or a few on there. Man, did you see me though? 'Cause the short foot on the show. I'm dancing on the tables and I must say I got a taste for tripping out. I'm glancing at the haters and I know they wish they did the shit I did tonight.
Okay, I think the question is too complicated for most of you. Most of you got it right, but you're not articulating in the logical sense. So let me help you along. Here we go. Risk management. Okay, number one. What did we do to begin the start of selecting a stock? We have our AI to tell us daily bread. This is a line of defense because it has no feelings on the robot. The robot doesn't care. The robot based on logic algo. All right? Then after once you have the daily bread, the second line of defense, analysis, equals to fiat method. Right? And in the fiat method, the one that really gives you the big boost of confidence is fundamental and insider. Fundamental, you see that there's net positive purchase. Please confirm, thumbs up. You understand that? Yes, there's a lot of money. Number two, insider, lead investor. You literally can see the name and the percentage momentum that they're willing to double down, triple down, quadruple down, right? And number three, after you finish your analysis, what is our allocation? 5% golden commandment. Right? And we are still not done yet, you know. We say we're going to allocate 5% of our money, 5%, golden commandment 5%. At the point of firing, for the yesterday and today, I keep demonstrating to you, at the point of firing, what must we do? Number 4, at the ask price, do we buy at the ask price? No. When we are buying that time, we always bargain below the bid and ask price, below both prices. So, bargain below bid and ask. We got 4 lines of defense before we go in. Now, if you don't do these 4 lines, you just anyhow go in, then you every day think about risk because you, at the point of entry, you're not stringent enough. But at the point of entry, you're stringent enough, you have really done your best. Now, please confirm, at this stage, after we've done this 4 steps, from AI to analysis to allocation to ask price, we've done the 4 steps. Have we done everything possible? Please confirm, yes? Is there anything else we can do? So that means it's just like a country preparing for war. And, you know, I can comment about this. It's quite public information. What is Singapore's defense policy? We tell all of our neighbors around us, our immediate neighbors like Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, we tell every neighbor around us, our defense policy is we will not attack anybody unless you attack us first. So the moment we feel that you're going to attack us, we'll drop bomb on you. That's our defense policy. But we will never be an aggressor one. Because our country is so small, we can't afford to have a bomb drop in Singapore. Boom, one bomb drop, the whole island gone already. So we have to make sure we take you down before you're allowed to drop bombs on us, all right? So that's our defense policy. But the moment the war starts, is it within your control? The moment the war starts, is it within your control? You never know how the war will play out. It is similar to the moment you enter the market, is it within your control? You never know what will happen. Please confirm, wave your hands, yes? You never know one. Whether North Korea shoot a intercontinental ballistic missile and landed in South Korea, you never know, right? How you know so accurate every time land in the Japan Sea? Sometimes you will just miss. Boom, drop in Seoul. That's it, start World War III already. You never know. But you will know before you enter the market, the minimum that you can do. This is everything possible that we can do to defend our position. So what you are really struggling with, Ralian that asked a question, I'm not too sure where's Ralian. All of you start to disappear from the camera already. What you really want to ask is, if you've done all this, what happens if the price goes down, right? We keep telling you, we'll hang on for the ride. We bought a stock, we don't sell at a loss. Please confirm you understand this. Because we really make sure a lot of people will die with us, you know. We don't die alone. A whole bunch of people die with us. And they put in much more money than us. Please remember this concept. So we've taken the best possible risk aversion, and we don't sell the loss. I demonstrated to you today. That's why I don't understand. Did I show you all just now in year 2000 take 7 years to break even? Yes. 2008 financial crisis take 5 years to break even. 2020 pandemic crisis take 10 months to break even. The break-even period will just keep getting smaller and smaller because the Americans got a lot of tricks on. They love to print money. They'll print money to defend the stock market. That's what they're doing. Right, so other than that, I don't know what else we can do. Now, most people, the moment the position goes down, they will take a loss. They say, I want to suffer loss. Now, that is your choice. If you take a loss, it is no different from at the point of entry, you're not confident. I suggest to you to think of this question. If you take a stop loss, you might as well question why you enter in the first place. You're not confident, what? You're not willing to bite the bullet, what? Just like Amazon, how many of you know that Amazon, since IPO, for the next 10 years, they are a loss-making company for 10 years. And where is Amazon today? The greatest company out there. Right? Imagine the shareholders all take a loss, take a loss, take a loss. Amazon will not be where it is today. All right, so I'd rather you focus more time thinking about your entry. Be very stringent on your entry. And once you enter into the market or enter into the war, it's beyond your control. Let the market play out. But psychologically, how you handle yourself is that you have told yourself, I've done all my best already. In fact, worst case scenario, the company became fraudulent, went bankrupt. How much you lose? 5%. That's your worst case scenario. You cannot lose more than 5% unless you break this rule. Okay? And other than that, if it goes down, just wait. Why are you in a hurry unless you need to do a heart transplant or whatever? You know, the money that you put for trading, not for emergency one. So do you take on this attitude, and then you'll be very, very well. All right, so good. Where are we now? So we answer this question. Oops. So we answered all this. Hey? Wait. Did I answer the questions already? Or, oh no, the previous tweet. Okay. So coming back to here. Any question on FV? Okay, let me refresh. Any more question on FV, that one that we just traded, we placed an order? My line was unstable. I missed out how you select the filter part at spiking resurrection. So the filter part is right there. What? Why you missed it? Down here. So big. Go and click on this button. Okay? Click on this button, select net positive purchase, and you see what I'm seeing right now. All right, so that answers your question. Brian, what's the meaning of FDA? Next month, 1 month buy before FDA. Okay, good question. So let's use AbbVie to explain to you. Where's my AbbVie? AbbVie is here. Okay. Now we come over here. First, we need to understand why we put 1 month. The 1 month, we always aim 1 month before the FDA approval date. That is the reason why it's 1 month. All right. So when we play Resurrection, what we are really playing is here. We are not playing earnings. We are playing this guy here, FDA. Right here. The nearest FDA approval. Now we need to enter 1 month before the approval date because we found out that over time, this date of 21st of May can change one. It's fluid. Because sometimes they cannot get all the members to fly in to do the checks together. Some members fallen sick, some members postpone. And then the date will shift one, you know. Sometimes they shift earlier, sometimes they shift later. And then we got so frustrated. Damn it, you guys not precise. In order to protect ourselves, we say give ourselves 1 month. Enter 1 month before because they can change the date one. So it's not like earnings. Earnings is very precise. But there are still some idiotic companies that will change the date last minute, all right, beyond our control. But for FDA, it's really crazy one because they got a lot of vaccine or drugs to approve. They need to speed up. That's why their dates are a bit more fluid. So the safe zone is to enter 1 month before the announcement date. Now that means also in that 1 month, you can bargain, like what I bargained today, 150. It's not like tomorrow there will be an announcement. You just put 150, maybe 4 days later, tung, it got triggered. Maybe next week got triggered, tung, got triggered, right? So that's the meaning of 1 month. When you decide to put close position order for every that you bought. So the close position is when they announce the approval, right here. Now over here, the beauty of playing Resurrection is this. Look over here, if let's say the earnings they did well, the stock price spike up, you can get out already. Now you always have the mindset, the moment you have 5 to 100% profit return, get out. This is the starting point. 5 to 100% profit return. You want to get out already. Now, you may not want to get out by just selling straight, like what I did for Microsoft, because I just wanted to demonstrate to you. You can also use a trail limit order. Now, trail limit order means that as the price goes up, the order follows it, goes up. And the moment it drop a little bit, tong, they get out for you. So trail limit will always maximize your profit while you're sleeping. You just keep following up. And then it drop a little bit, boom, you're out. All right, so that's a trail limit order. Now, trail limit orders can only be found on Interactive Broker. It's a very, very advanced order. What is more common in the marketplace is called trailing stop order. Now, we don't encourage you to use trailing stop, because a stop order is a market order. Sometimes when the market price is falling very fast, boom, you want to sell at $10, end up they sell for you at $5. Right? That's the danger of using a stop order, which is a market order. So we use a trail limit order. All right? I hope that answers your question. But at this point in time, you all realize that, hey, teacher, actually there's a lot of interesting things for me to pick up. Please confirm yes. Right? The 2 days I try to give you as much information as possible, but over time, you have to also spend time to study the market. All right? And you're just going to become better and better, not worse. You're going to learn more things, all right? But of course, every time you spend time with me, you learn faster. So that's That's my job as your teacher, to give you the fastest access to the education. What's the difference between future FDA and future earnings? Future means future. Into the future, the catalyst. That's the meaning of future, right? So this, what you mean here, Brian, is all these events, the FDA approval, to the announcing a great earnings, will cause the stock price to spike up. That's the meaning of it. It will cause the stock price to spike up. All right, so that's why we must know how many chances it has, this company, that will create the opportunity for the stock price to spike up. That's what it means. One last refresh. Okay. Should we cancel a limit order and enter the last 3 seconds before market closing, or let the limit order run? Okay, so there's a big difference here, Daniel. If you want to play the real strategy is to enter last 3 seconds, you still use a limit order, but you will place the value according to the ask price value. Let me explain. So in the market, there's a bid price and there's an ask price. Okay? Now what will happen is this. The bid price usually is about, let's say $10, right? And ask price is $12, for example, right? You see it displayed this way. I'm a little bit of dehydrated. So please watch. We typically remember it this way. We buy under ask and we sell under bid. All right? We buy under ask, we sell under bid. But there's a problem right now. Focus, I'm going to ask you a very important question. If you follow the traditional teaching, and the traditional teaching says that you buy under ask, and then you sell under bid. It means I buy $12, and if I want to sell, I'll sell $10. So what it means is that the $12 here means who is showing you the $12? The market maker. And the market maker is ready to sell to you at $12 so that you buy at $12. So if you buy at $12, confirm on the spot, dong, you get $12. Now if you sell under 10, sell under bid price $10, means the market maker is the one who display the $10. He's ready to buy from you at $10. So if I were to sell $10 right now, immediately, dong, you will get transacted because the market maker is willing to buy from you at $10. So ready? I want all of you look up the camera, show me your thumbs up and down. Oi, why so many people disappear? Oi, where's Henry Leong? Huh? Okay, ready? You need to answer this question in 3 seconds. And by showing me up means yes, down means no. All right, up means yes, down means no. All right, ready? So if I were to buy at $12 and in 1 millisecond later, I sell at $10. Can I make money? Yes or no? If I buy $12, 1 millisecond later I sell at $10, can I make money? The answer is no. So if the answer is no, it means that if you follow the traditional method, you buy at 12, the moment you buy, you already lost money. You must always think like that. That's why I always bargain very hard, right? So when you want to buy that time, do you look under ask price? No. You always look opposite. Always look opposite. I'll buy at 10 to tease the market maker. Because the market maker only want to sell to me at 12, I want to buy at 10. So the market maker will struggle, not you. You always make the market maker struggle. That's how you get a good price. All right? So that goes back to our risk management 4 lines of defense. Under the ask price, we always buy below the bid and ask price. I wouldn't even buy at 10. I'll buy at 990 or 980 or 880. I'll just torture the market maker because I got the time. I'm not in a rush. But if I'm entering the strategy based on the last 3 seconds, sorry, the last 3 seconds you got no time to bargain. If it shows $12 here, you just buy $12. Please understand, confirm, thumbs up. That's the meaning of entering the last 3 seconds. You just buy whatever it is, you just buy at that price. All right, so that answers Daniel's question. One last refresh. All right, no more questions. Okay, very good. We need to take a quick time out. I need to rest my voice a little bit. Right now, time check is 10:30. Let me rest for 10 minutes. I'll see you guys at 10:40 sharp.